Let's take a look at what's going on with Dogecoin today, guys. All right, so I'm still looking at my target of around .294. I have a limit order here .294, the 50% Fibonacci retracement level that we've been looking at in the past couple of videos. Here's like the most recent price action though. Let's take a look at this little channel. Okay, so we have this little channel here. We have resistance, resistance, resistance. Then we have support, support, support. We're bouncing in between these two trend lines. Those points give me these two lines right here. We are moving up in this channel, bouncing in between these two trend lines. We broke the bottom trend line, going to the downside right here. And I've been talking about ever since we hit the 50% level .338, or once we came up to it, I was saying if we could like, we had this resistance right here, if we could break through it, then maybe we'll start coming up to this level right here. We did kind of break through it right here, but we kind of had some trouble. Came back down, found resistance in that area still, broke the support and went to the downside. If we break these going to the downside, the next spots that I'm looking at are the next Fibonacci retracement levels going to the downside. The next one is .294, which is the 50%. The other thing that I've been looking at though is that we have support giving me this trend line right here. We came down really close right here and found support and got a bounce. The other thing is right now we're coming into contact with that line, and it does seem like we're getting some support and bouncing, but let's see if we bounce here or if we break through it and actually do come down and hit my target of around .294. The reason I bring out this line is because back here, so I use these Fibonacci retracement levels. I use these levels, these Fibonacci, and I'll zoom out and show you more. I use these levels for support and resistance. So, okay, so we came down, I bought it right here, came up, I sold it right here, came down. I thought it was going to come back down and fill that limit order, and that's why I'm talking about this, is because we didn't quite come all the way back down to .294. Over here, over here, over here, all this area we were getting support and we bounced up, and we didn't come down to the level that I was watching. That's why I'm bringing it up, is because right here I'm wondering if we're going to come down or if we're going to get support and bounce up and not fill the limit order that I've been looking at .294 that I've had for a while. But I think that's about it. I think I'm just watching this support. Let's see if we break it going to the downside. If we do, then I'll get more confident on this. In general, these red candles, I am a little more confident on my limit order, but let's see. Like I said, I think we really have to break that trend line, because if not, we might be just doing something like we did back here, where we found support in this area and we don't go all the way down. In case you're new to trading, or not trading, but in case you're new to, this channel or Fibonacci retracement charts, or Fibonacci retracement levels, retracements, I guess. When you have a big, huge run, most of you guys probably know this, but if someone's new, if we have a big, huge run and then we start having trouble and think we topped out, we could get the Fibonacci retracement tool, drag from the bottom of the run to the top of the run, and that gives me those levels to watch, and that's where I come up, or that's where I got that level of .294, .338, .394. The next one down is .249. Basically, I'm watching these levels because they act as resistance, where it comes up, acts as resistance, pushes down, or sometimes it'll act as support. Let's see, has it even acted as support really? Right here, came down, got a bounce right there, and that one kind of acted as support, but the support hasn't really been too noticeable, but the resistance kind of has. We came up, resistance right here, right at that line, came down. Once we broke that resistance, we got a big, huge green candle. The next one up, 23% level, resistance, came down, got rejected, broke through this Fibonacci retracement level, which made me more confident about this limit order right here. So yeah, I mean, I guess basically, let's see what happens. I think, like I said, I think I kind of made my point very clear, is that I feel like we're going down. I want to see us hit .294. That's where I have my money, or where I'm going to buy more Dogecoin. I want to see us come down, fill that limit order, and then maybe bounce, hopefully. but let's see what happens. But first we have to break this trend line right here, because if we don't, we could be just bouncing right here in between here and then move back up or whatever, kind of like we did over here. We were kind of in this zone, and then once we broke out, once we broke that Fibonacci retracement level going up, then that's when we really started getting those green candles. So yeah, let's see if we do something like this here and then actually break up and never fill this limit order. But I'm watching this trend line. Let's see if we go to the downside. Like I said, these red candles made me a little more confident on my limit order down here. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Just did a quick video. Oh, I do not want to go to work today. You guys should subscribe to my Patreon so I can quit my job. Just kidding. I mean, that'd be kind of cool though. All right, if you guys like this video, the link's in the bottom though if you do want to join my Patreon. But if you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to watch the last video, check it out right here. If you're new to trading, check out this playlist right here. It'll help get you started with TradingView. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.